Good morning, everybody. It's another cold Adirondack morning. It's a cold startup. I say cold, it's probably in the high 40s, but I have no fear about the startup because my battery is connected tightly. Let me show you. No issues. I've got my winter weight gloves. Mainly because not only is it cold, the Spyder says 54, so I'm guessing it's right at 50 or just slightly under that. The problem with the winter weight gloves is they are not touch screen compatible. 55. Wow. Very close to what the Spyder says. That's pretty amazing. And we're off. Another great stay for 2 nights at the Marina Motel. It is just before sunrise. Sunrise, I want to say at 7:05 maybe, and it's just before 7 o'clock. My breakfast spot in Old Forge opens at 7. We'll be there in about 25 minutes, I think. 17 minutes to our breakfast spot. And this road I've never taken before. It's kind of a back road on the south end of that fourth lake, whereas in the past we've gone on that north end. And I'm doing it for a couple of reasons. One, I've not done it before. Two, it's a awesome twisty road, at least looking at the map, and so far it certainly indicates that. But the other thing is, I think we might have a chance of seeing more wildlife on this road. Now, I'm heading back to Niagara Falls today. The first half of the ride will be dry. In fact, it should be beautiful. The second half will be wet and a chance of, oh, this is a twisty. Oh, yeah. The second half will be definitely rain and chance of thunderstorms, lightning. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut down this video at breakfast. Oh, this is cool. Oh. I'm going to shut down at breakfast, but if I do capture anything after breakfast, like on the ride home, thunder, lightning, anything crazy happens, I'll try to capture it on video. It's hard to turn on and off the camera with these gloves. These are Joe Rocket wind chill gloves. They're great waterproof, windproof, cold weather gloves. But the dexterity, really any glove is difficult with the GoPro. I know there are voice commands on the GoPro. I just, one, don't know how to do it, and two, I don't want to learn because I'm fearful that it might not work and I might not capture something I really want to capture. No big deal, just rain, no thunderstorms, at least not yet, so pretty uneventful ride other than the rain. Okay, so it's gotten a little heavier, but still nothing to write home about. All is well. We're about an hour from home. So this is the last video of our series of videos from the Adirondacks in October. I'm scheduling, there are 5 videos, I'm scheduling them out over 5 weeks. But the fall foliage fun doesn't end there. Because the way it works, and those of you in this part of the country know, well, probably all of you know, I don't know, but the leaves start to turn their colors and fall from the trees first in the higher elevations in the northern parts of New England and New York. And then that change works its way south towards the southern tier of New York, where, you know, I live just north of the southern tier, and we ride the southern tier all the time. What that means is when I get home, I'm going to have spectacular fall foliage for probably another week or more, either coming to or in the southern tier of New York. Places like Letchworth State Park that I've taken you before, we're going to definitely go back there. In fact, I might go back there tomorrow, which again, tomorrow means next week in terms of the YouTube ecosystem, because I'm scheduling videos weekly. So the fall foliage fun doesn't end just because I'm leaving the Adirondacks. Oh, that's cool. I love this road. I'm so glad I did this. The other road is awesome too, but this is a neat new experience. And the map, whoa. Oh, I don't know if you can see, but this is like almost like whoop-de-doos, up and down. Oh, I just remembered I've got heated seats and heated grips. It's been, you know, a few months since I've used them, so I'm not used to turning them on and off. So you can't see it, but I can feel it in the wheels and the tires. There's a slight sheen, moisture on the roadway. My Spyder was once again, because of the dew point was covered with water. I dried it down just before checkout. But the road, I think, has a little sheen to it. My guess is if you're not careful this morning, or if a deer were to dart out in front of you and you have to make a quick reaction, you might have a little sliding action going on. I would love to see some wildlife. I just saw a local news story. I think it was local, or it might have been out of Maine, but I saw it on the local news. I think it was on yesterday on the local news channel here, that there was a motorcycle fatality. A motorcyclist hit a moose, but both the moose and the motorcyclist died, which, I don't know, that kind of surprised me. I don't know how big the moose was. A lot of times those, you know, creatures just kind of wander off into the woods, and you wonder like how long they live or how, you know, injured they are. But that one died on the scene, along with the motorcycle rider, which is sad. Oh, beautiful. Oh yeah. You know what? You know what? I gotta enjoy this, and I want you to enjoy it too. Am I gonna make this? Yep. Wow. That is beautiful. And nobody is on this road. I'm so glad I took it. I've got the place we've got the place to ourselves. And the colors are beautiful here. Lots of yellows and oranges. Because the sun's not shining on them, they don't pop as, they're just not as pretty as when the sun's out. But the reason why I'm leaving so early, I don't have to check out from the hotel until 11 o'clock. I could have breakfast and then go back to the hotel, hang around beautiful inlet by that beautiful park. But I want to get as far as I can, whoa, this is a tight corner, before hitting rain. I want to ride in as much dry weather as I can, and by leaving early, I'm doing that. Oh yeah. So I had to put in 2 stops, 2 waypoints to get to my breakfast place on the phone. I'm not using the Garmin because I kind of know, other than this road. But even with this road, by looking at the map, I kind of know where I'm going. But because I'm not using the Garmin, I'm using the cell phone, and there's no reception here because we're in Timbuktu. It's trying to reroute to find, you know, to get me to where I want to go, and it looks like it's having trouble doing it. That's okay. Eventually it'll pick it up, and this road leads to Old Forge, which is a big town. Once I get to Old Forge, I know exactly where I'm going. I'm gonna have breakfast at Key's Pancake House, which is kind of a cool Old Forge institution. I've been there before. And once we get to Old Forge, 2 things. One, we'll start having regular cell reception. Even as we travel through the rest of the Adirondacks, we'll pick it up for the most part. But the other thing is, at that point, I kind of know my way. There's Fourth Lake. You can barely see it, but it's there. you know, once we're there, I kind of know my way home. So even if... And of course... Oh, awesome! Good boy. He was waiting for me to pass. He was pretty close to the road. That came up quick. I hope you saw him. But the other thing is, I don't know if I've mentioned this. I think I have when I talked about what I keep on my Spyder pack normally. But I keep maps of the northeastern part of the United States and a North American road atlas packed on the Spyder all the time. If the zombie apocalypse were to happen and I'm out on a ride and all cell and GPS and everything were to go kaput, I'd still figure out a way to... I'd still be able to navigate my way around. Oh, it looks like the maps are back online. I've got my helmet vents closed because of the temperature, but because of that, my windscreen is helmet windscreen is fogging up. So I'm cracking it once in a while just to vent out some of that air. You'd never know it's going to rain for the second half of my route. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful day here. And it's not that it looks like, it's definitely going to be a beautiful day here in this part of the Adirondacks until this evening. That's when they're going to get the rain that's moving from the west. But it's raining right now. Oh, that's a cute little place. It's raining right now. Oh, this is awesome. In Niagara Falls, and it's moving this way. So I just cannot avoid it. That's okay. I don't know if I told the story on the channel, but I've told friends it because it's kind of funny. So I have a car now. I've had a car for, I don't know, a month. And the day after I bought the car, I needed to run some errands. I had to go to the grocery store, the dry cleaners, just a couple of local errands. And I'm watching, as I have for, you know, for the previous year and a half, I'm watching the weather, and oh wow, oh, this guy here is the luckiest guy in the world. Can you imagine living in this chalet? Oh, there's someone coming behind me, darn it. They're gonna ruin this whole experience. I'm gonna let this guy pass at the next opportunity because I'm enjoying this ride. Can you imagine this guy living here? I'm gonna let this guy pass because this is just too good to be true. Look at that. He's got the porch, the wraparound porch. Oh. But anyway, I needed to run some errands. I'm watching the radar because rain was coming through, and I wanted to wait for the rain to pass. And then it hit me, Chris, you have a car now, and it has a roof. You can like go out whenever you want. Because for the past 18 months, yeah, I have the rain gear. I can ride whenever I want on the Spyder, but if I didn't have to, if I could wait out a storm, I'd do it. But now that I have the car, it's like now I'm finally living, I don't know, in the 19th century. I'm not even in, I mean the 20th century, not even the 21st century. I've got a car. What a novel thing. This road is so awesome. I am so, oh wow, look at this. I'm so glad we did this. We saw one deer so far. Let's see if we see another. That sign says the next mile we may see one. That'd be nice. We're getting really close to breakfast. Oh, that's cool. Nice little cove there. It's a cute little minimalist cabin. Can you see the lake through the trees? Oh, now you can see it. Watch the road, Chris. Watch the road. Oh, Wow. So that's Old Forge there. Just beautiful. That's a cool place, whatever that is. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that something? You know what? We are not gonna... I'm screwing this guy up, but I don't care. We're not gonna just let this opportunity pass. We gotta check this out. Look at this park. Boat rentals. I speculated in a video, I think it was the last or the second to last video I did on, there must be places in the Adirondacks and this chain of lakes that rents boats, and there you go. Wow. I guess I need to check out staying here. Look at this couple sitting in front of their room, enjoying the morning. That is awesome. Okay. See, this YouTube channel is not just about the Can-Am Spyder, it's about seeing some awesome sights, touring, traveling. So if I were to give up, nice snowmobile, if I were to give up on the Spyder, I think I would. I speculated in the last video, I think it was. By the way, I remember riding on this road on my snowmobile. That's the main drag for Old Forge. But this was snow covered, and like there were snowmobilers riding like it was like you're riding a car on this street. To try to keep as much snowmobile traffic off that main road as possible. Yeah, I remember this school district building. But anyway, I speculated in the last video on if I do give up the Spyder, is it possible to keep the channel in some format? And I think there is. That's pretty cool. This is like a little museum. Local Adirondack history. That's pretty neat. Keys Pancake House. Well, folks, the next video is going to be from, I believe, from Letchworth State Park, also with some beautiful fall foliage views. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. I'm going to back her in. If you have any comments on anything we saw, talked about, please comment. If you're not a subscriber to the channel yet, if you would subscribe, I sure would appreciate it. And until that next video, you have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.